Hello, Africa. How are you doing? My name is Eunice Tony, and this is ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices Show, the show that tackles issues pertaining to women as they contribute to national development. I am smiling a lot today because the conversation today is going to be about an accessory I love so much. Yes. So as usual, I always like to acknowledge my sponsors, those who are making it possible for us to be having this show today. Chana Shetor is Ghana's #1 pepper sauce. If you've not tried it, I need you to try it right away. The phone number is right now at the base of your screen. For bulk purchases, give them a call. This gifting season, this December, you need to get someone a Chana Shetor. The packaging is really nice. So when you present it, the person will feel really, really good about it. Those of you who haven't tried Chana Shetor, you're missing out on something really, really good. So do give them a call right away. We've got Lizzie's tomato mix when it comes to the best of the best jollof rices, nkatenkwan, your stews, everything that has need for tomato mix. If you use Lizzie's tomato mix, the difference will definitely be clear. I just ate jollof and I used Lizzie's tomato mix and I'm feeling so good because the cooking really came out so nice. So if you want your jollof and other meals to come out really delicious, please choose Lizzie's tomato mix. Pick up the number as well from the base of your screen. And my dress is put together by Afariwa Styles. Afariwa can be located on Instagram and on Facebook, or physically you can see at Usu or on the Rasa Road at the Teshi area. You will just find Afariwa Styles beautifully, put together right there. And what I like about it all the time, as I keep saying, is the fact that they are ready-made outfits. So you just step in and step out with the right dress that fits you, and you kiss goodbye to all those people who have been lying to you in the name of, fashion designers and dressmakers. Afariwa will sort you out. And it's not just for women, it's for gentlemen as well. They've got accessories that you could also use to actually pep up whatever it is that you're wearing. Now it has gotten to the part that I want to talk about, my head. Well, first of all, my hair was put together by Awo's Hair. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook. Awo's Hair will sort you out if you want home services or if you want a service that is exclusive. Please give her a call. She's going to sort you out. And to the accessory that is making me feel really good, from Rennie's Glitters, I have this beautiful fascinator on my head. The last time I wore a Rennie's Glitters fascinator, I said I felt regal. This time around, I'm feeling sophisticated. That's how I feel. So you need to reach out to Rennie's Glitters and find yours today. And I said it the last time, the prices are really friendly for your pocket. For those of us who have got champagne taste, but fruit juice money. Yes, that's where I belong, and I'm able to find something like that at Rennie's Glitters. So today, Rennie's Glitters is going to be in the house because we're going to be discussing Ghana Hearts Fair, and she's not going to be coming here alone. She's here with the team that have put together Ghana Hearts Fair. So we are going to talk to them right after watching the 60 seconds update, where we talk to you about what's happening with women here in Ghana and across Africa. Just stay tuned.
The family of a Lands Commission employee who has been missing since August 2020 is said to be going through extremely difficult and challenging times due to her disappearance. The mother of Rodeline Amwa Dakon is said to be the most devastated. Cecilia Obenewan Apia, a former headmistress of Kobo Girls Senior High School, has had to take care of her grandchildren in the midst of her daughter's disappearance. It is a very difficult and trying time for them all, said Nana Ya Aduma Asante Nro, lawyer for the Lands Commission. She spoke in an interview after the Asokwa District Court in Kumasi adjourned for the third time hearing of the case in which the husband of Rodeline is accused of her kidnapping. Dr. Wilberforce Agwe has been standing trial over the disappearance of his wife. According to Nana Asante, the disappearance of Rodeline and the continued detention of the husband puts the care of their children on their grandmother. UN Women, in collaboration with the Tanzania Women Judges Association, TOJA, has produced the country's first gender bench book on women's rights. Launched by the President of Tanzania, Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, said The Gender Bench book aims to provide an accessible, user-friendly reference guide for judicial officers in protecting the rights of women and girls. This includes strengthening the gender responsiveness of judgments on cases and ensuring that women and girls are treated with the dignity and respect they deserve. Gender-based violence remains one of the greatest challenges facing women in Tanzania. With support from the government of Sweden, UN Women's Access to Justice Program has implemented a project in partnership with Toja to strengthen the court system in the management of cases of violence against women. The Gender Bench book was developed within the context of this project. Social media sensation Ekuapin Polo is to go back into the Nsawam medium security prison to complete her 90-day jail sentence. This follows the dismissal of her appeal against the sentence by the Criminal Division of the High Court. Justice Ruby Ayiti, the presiding judge, held the sentence as handed down by an Accra Circuit Court last April was not, on the face of it, excessive and would not be interfered with. Known in private life as Rosemond Brown, the controversial social media player landed herself in trouble when she posted nudes of her then 7-year-old on social media. In an unusual celebratory style, she was said to have violated the dignity and rights of the son. Justice Aite ordered that the son, at the center of the prosecution, should be given to another family member who is competent enough to take care of him.
You're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. If you're just joining us, we're live on Facebook at ETV Ghana, okay? And as the world celebrates World AIDS Day, I'd like to let you know that AIDS is still very much around. Even though COVID-19 with the Omicron is hovering, let's not forget that AIDS is still there. So the awareness around AIDS hasn't gone down. We need people to understand that they need to protect themselves and practice safe sex and do what is needed for them to be able to keep themselves really safe. We've got some statistics I would like to show you about how AIDS is looking like. So let's take a look at that. We've got the males having it for about 34%. And for those in the age of maybe from 0 to 14, we have about 8% of them having it. And this is really not looking good at all. AIDS-related deaths in 2020 is about 12,758. And the new infections in 2020 also is about 19%. That is really not good. And even within the age of 15 to 24 years, we've got it as high as 28%. And for 25 years and upwards, that's about 53%. So AIDS is very much around. Let's try and protect ourselves. Okay, so back to the conversation I introduced to you earlier, where I said we're going to be talking to the ladies behind Ghana Hearts Fair. And ladies and gentlemen, join me as I make welcome our ladies. Ladies, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so at my extreme right, the one wearing the black top, that's Rennis Glitters. I'm going to be using your business names. So I need you also to please pick up these names and check them out on Instagram and on Facebook, okay? All social media platforms, and see the work that they are putting together. Rennis, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And I've got Red Pearl Millionaire sitting next to her, looking all purple and nice. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So from the conversation I've had with you before now, I've seen that you're creative directors for your various companies, and there's Millionaire attached to it. So could we let people understand exactly what it means to be a millionaire? Let me start with you, Rennis.
Okay, millinery is the act of making fascinators. It's producing, it's manufacturing the craft of making fascinators. And someone who does fascinator is a milliner.
Oh, okay. Somebody who makes a fascinator is a milliner.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's really beautiful. And I like your headpiece
Thank
anyway. All right. So just to get people to really understand further the conversation, you see that what you've got on your hair right now, where can we wear something like this to?
Okay. So with something like this, the best place to take it to is a wedding, because it's a bit flamboyant. You've got the feathers up there. You have the floral aspects sticking out as well. So for weddings, ideally, you can have this there. You can also take it to church service because you have people wearing fascinators to church.
Yeah.
So this is another example you can take to church.
To the church.
To the church, yeah.
And you see how you've made it look. It looks so nice. You have a short hair. So a lot of times people feel that, okay, they need to really look flamboyant to have a headpiece. That may not necessarily be the case. Yeah, I like to look the way I'm looking right now. But the millionaires are going to tell us exactly how best you should look, or maybe the kind of hair you could carry to have, you know, your hairpiece looking really good. You see, on a short hair, it's really working so well. So somebody like me who is having this very loud hair already and wearing the the fascinator, I don't know if that's the best approach to it, but I just wanted to look sophisticated, so I'm doing it anyway, whether that's what it's supposed to be or not. What is supposed to be the ideal way, you know, to wear that?
So considering wherever you're going to, you need to factor in the hairstyle, okay, before you choose a fascinator.
Good.
It's very important because the fascinator is supposed to add on to how you look. So if you have, example, a very bushy hair, you really don't need to add a fascinator on top of that. So the best thing you can do is maybe just sweep a little bit of the hair to the side and attach a little rosette to it. If you really want to wear a fascinator. Yeah.
Okay.
So the best hairstyles for fascinators ideally should be a back sweep because you want to flaunt your hair accessory. So if the hair is in a bun at the back or a complete tie at the back, even if it is sweeping by the side, a headband should just fall across it. You don't need to have your hair all over your face and a fascinator on top of that as well. So you have different fascinators and the hairstyles to go with.
Oh, okay. So we are learning something. So if I have a pony, I'm going to look really nice.
Really nice.
You know.
Really nice.
Very nice.
The next time I wear my Rennie's glitters fascinator, I'll be wearing a pony. So you guys will take a look at it and see how it is, and we compare and contrast. Rennie's glitters, could you tell us why we should be wearing fascinators? Because, you know, in some time past, people used to feel that hair gears were for, I mean, the Asian people, like, people were like, hey, I can't wear a headgear, nah. But today, it's like, that's what is in vogue. People are doing it. Even the royal wedding a few years ago, everyone was made to wear a fascinator. Why should women wear fascinators?
Okay, so women should wear fascinators because one, it boosts your confidence. Hey, when you wear fascinators,
Another level.
another level. You don't even sit down.
It even adds height to some of us who are not so tall. You know, you just feel really tall already.
Yes. Secondly, it adorns your looks as well, and it adds color to your dressing as well. So women should wear fascinators.
Fascinators. Okay, and today's topic is around how you can make a statement, you know, with your fascinator. And I made a statement with mine. I feel sophisticated, okay? So sometimes if you want to maybe make a bold statement, or you want to make a statement that says, I'm wild and free, whatever statement it is, there's always a fascinator that is going to cover that up for us, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's always a fascinator for that.
Amazing, amazing. We'll go for a quick commercial break right now. When we return, I'm going to be asking them much more deeper questions about fascinators. And I need you to send in your comments to our Facebook page, all right? So that if there are questions that you feel we need to address for you, send them in right now so that we address them for you. We will be right back. You're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show, and we are discussing how to make a statement with your fascinator or your headgear, and we are driving the conversation towards Ghana Hearts Fair, okay? But I'm coming to my Facebook page to see what's going on there, and I see Mantra Korea. You already said beautiful headpieces, yes. So please continue to watch us and then get the names of the people we are talking to. You go to their Instagram or their Facebook pages and get to see other beautiful pieces that they've got. I'm wondering if you're home right now or wherever it is you're watching me from, have you ever asked yourself, okay, how good would I really look in these headpieces? I'm looking at them, they look so good, but I feel that when I put it on my own head, it may not really look good. Are you asking that question of yourself right now? Okay, let me put it to you. What would you say to someone who's watching right now who feels like, I don't think it's such a good idea to wear this?
You know what? There's a first time to everything. And until you get a good milliner to design something bespoke for you, you wouldn't say, you can't say no, because you have to consider your face, okay, the structure of your face. The person will look at you and go like, okay, you can just have this hairstyle, this headpiece. And you'll be surprised that, wow, it looks good on me, because I've had clients who end up coming back because like, oh, I've never worn one before, and you get it to them, and that is it. They come back every wedding. They want to wear a fascinator.
Oh, beautiful!
So you never say, oh, it wouldn't look good on me. No, try it.
When we try it,
when
right?
you try it, you definitely get one that fits you.
Okay, so coming to you, Renis, you know, she mentioned that the person tried it and then the person loved it. How was it like for you the first time you created a headpiece for a client? Was that your experience as well?
My first time, it was quite excited because getting the opportunity to create for somebody, it was very excited. And my first headpiece, I think, was a base with feathers, and my client was very impressed with that.
Oh, okay. A base with feathers?
With feathers, yes, on an Alice band, yeah.
Wow. I'm just wondering how it's going to look like. So when you say feathers, which one is the feathers, like what you have right now?
Like what you also have.
Ah,
yeah, those are feathers.
Okay, that's the feathers.
Yes.
Okay. So would you say you face some challenges in the course of this business? Because we also want people to get empowered through this conversation. You may be thinking of what business you want to step into, okay? The good thing is that all the ladies who are going to be passing through today, who are millionaires, are training people, educating people, empowering women. So you can always continue the chat with them on their socials for them to show you how they can get you to be on board, to be educated. Since it's something that is really, you know, gaining a lot of attention, there's money there, I want to believe. And you're going to ask that question if there's money there. But first of all, before they decide to get into it as a business or to learn it, what are some of the challenges that you face as a milliner?
Okay, let me start. The most challenging thing we face now is materials. Materials. If you want the good materials, you want the best materials, you have to buy them outside.
Yeah.
And the cost of shipping, look at the exchange rate, that's let's say the most challenging thing we are facing now. Apart from materials, we have the issue of, you know, client satisfaction. For example, we are in the era of using e-business. Now, you design a piece for your clients. You send pictures. Sometimes pictures don't do justice. Now, it gets the color, for example, it gets to the client, and it's like, you know, it happens. It happens. It's not something you anticipate, but it happens. This is another challenge we're facing. Doreen, I think,
would you want to talk about other challenges that she may have not touched on?
Yes, materials is the main challenge. You go to the market, you get a particular material, you do the fascinator for a client, and the client comes and say, I want the same thing. No, it's not possible. Sometimes
you're not going to get the same thing for the person.
It depends. The materials are not like it just goes and comes in seasons. So you might not get the exact material you used the other time for the client. It's sometimes a very big challenge.
Wow, so that's an opportunity for somebody who is thinking of a business to move into. Maybe you begin to consider if you can get into the material side of millinery, so that people here in Ghana will have the access, you know, to the products they need to be able to make very beautiful headgears and headpieces for us. Are you thinking about it? Yeah, yeah. All right. So now that we have an understanding about some of the challenges you face in it, and maybe sometimes you want to do something but you don't have the materials that you're going to use to produce it, would you say there's money in this business? Because if I'm trying to convince somebody to get into this space as an entrepreneur, we need to also let the person know, is it something that is profitable?
Yeah, millinery is lucrative depending on what you do. Know your niche, learn it from a professional. The God factor, it's very lucrative, very, very lucrative, very.
You need to know your niche.
Your niche, yeah. Know your niche, yeah.
Oh,
and stay focused.
And stay focused,
yes.
right? Because when we say niche, I'm just wondering, so niche has to do with like your clientele, the people that this would appeal to. So are they already existing, or all the time we need to be building this interest in creating new niches, or we just have to focus on the particular people that have always been in this business?
You have clients coming to you and they want specific designs. You cannot please everybody. You know this is your strength, so you focus on that one. You cannot go pleasing. There are so many heads to cover. You can't cover every head with Fascinators. No. So focus on where you know you're doing well with. Some, to be frank with you, I know millionaires. Some do only hats. They don't do Fascinators. So the S is to attend to pastors' wives. Because they wear a lot of hats. That's full hats. That's what they are based in. So I think you just identify what you are good at. The problem with some designers or creative is we try to divert attention, so you don't even focus on where you know you can do well at. Just focus on it, you will get it.
So what has been your worst experience with a client before? I asked her first experience. I'm asking you now, what has been your worst experience?
I've done this for 5 years. The worst was last year. And I've not gotten closure. I was talking about it recently. I got this client, first time client, and we chatted on phone. Everything was good vibes. I designed the thing, she saw the pictures. Wow, I can't wait to receive it. Now dispatcher dispatches it. Then I ask, have you received it? She goes ghost.
Whoa.
Does it fit? Ghost. No response. So now. And I don't know what happened. I'm like, even if it is not working for you, it didn't work, let me know. I really wish I can get into contact with her and just conclude this whole thing. But it happened. It happened.
She received the package all right.
She received it all right because the delivery person delivered. And she just went.
Okay, so please, if you're that person who received it, please respond to her. Okay, respond to Repel. Okay.
Akosia.
There are so many Akosias, but if you are this particular Akosia who is ghosting Repel Millionaire, please respond to her. Let her know what the challenge is. Did you really love it? Or what is it about it that is making you go silent on her? We want feedback because it makes things work better, okay? And remember, we want Ghana to also be known for this part. So it's not like, okay, no, let's let them know what the challenges are or what the mistakes are so they can build on it and have, better work produced to make Ghana look good when it comes to millinery. So Akosia, I respond to her. So do you have any story to share around your worst experience?
My worst experience, yes, a client concerning a particular design came to my shop, and later on she said she had to change it because she feels it's not fitting, it doesn't look good on her. That's another thing altogether. We just had to change it for her because she's a loyal customer, so we just had to change it for her. She
wore it and she felt it didn't look good. But when you looked at it, it was.
She brought the design.
Okay.
She brought
the design. But when you saw the design, are you able to tell the person that this thing, or sometimes when you tell clients that this may not really look good on you, they don't really
sometimes give professional advice to our clients, and concerning the colors or the occasion, we try and give a professional advice. But sometimes when they come with their designs, it's very difficult for you to convince them.
Okay.
very difficult.
All right, so another 15 minutes just passed by now, so I need to go for another quick commercial break. So when I return, I'll be changing the team that I'm speaking to right now, and we get to hear much more about the Hearts Fair that is coming. You now have an understanding of who a millionaire is and some of the challenges they face in the business. They said it's lucrative. When the next team comes in, we'll find out how lucrative it is from them, so do not go away. And you're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. So if you're just joining us, well, you missed out on the first half. However, it's streaming on Facebook, so you could always go back and get to watch. I was with Renis Millionaire and also with Rare Pearl Millionaire, where we had discussions around what Millionaire is, the challenges, how profitable the business is, and all of that. So now, then next team will be talking to me, and let me just introduce them right away. On my extreme right, the one wearing the black t-shirt, that's the creative director for Millionaire. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, and next to her, we have the convener. She is the patron, you know, of what is going on right now, and she's going to talk to us much more about the Hearts Fair. But she is also the creative director for Millionaire. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we went on break, we talked about how profitable, you know, getting into this business is. Let's hear your take on it. Would you also say it's profitable?
It is.
It is, huh?
It is.
Okay, so in what ways?
Okay, so you just have to identify the right clients, and then you are good to go.
And you're good to go, because once your clients are satisfied with the work and you keep pushing new ideas, you know, and new things to them, it's easier for them to accept it.
Yes.
And the more they wear it, the more other people get
Other
to see
people
them
get to see
and
them.
then would want it.
Yes.
All right. So you also agree
Yeah.
that it's also a very profitable venture,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Once you are creative.
Once you're creative
good to
too,
go.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean the designs
Yeah.
have to be very creative, like
Yes.
what you're wearing right now, which is similar to what I have here. I see is very petite, and I'm wondering, okay, so who has to wear something like this? It looks good on you, and why did you have to choose something like that?
This is actually something simple. You don't want your hair flying all over. So just to keep your hair in shape, that's when you can wear. But you want to just wear something simple to just adorn your looks. That's it.
Then you choose
Yeah.
that. Okay. Right. So let me just go over to our Facebook page and see what's going on there. I see Steven Nana. He says, great show. Beautiful women making impact with their skills. Thank you so much. Naomi Kweku has a question. She says, how do you care for the fascinators in terms of keeping and washing them? And Steven Nana also came back and said, fascinators and fascinators are the ish now. My daughter attended Rennie's Millionaire School, and she's now doing wonders with the skills she acquired from them. Nice one. Barbara AEC said, can't go for an occasion without a fascinator. All thanks to Doreen. Doreen is Rennie's Glitters. Okay. Mami Kusiwa says, yay, we are on. Good job, guys. All right, I see you. Wendy Daisy Parker says, you all look beautiful. That is nice. So can we please address the question that Naomi Kweku has asked? She says, how do you care for the fascinators in terms of keeping and washing them? Let me start with you.
Normally, fascinators are mostly kept in boxes to keep them safe. So once you wear them, after the event, you just put them in the box to store them from dirt, from water, from anything that would damage the hairpiece.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So just in case that maybe you've worn it, you know, because our hair gets greasy and all of that, so you see that maybe the line underneath is getting to be brown. Do you use a toothbrush? Well, that's what some of us do. We take a toothbrush and then we start washing the edges, you know, the little part, because we can't squeeze it. So how should we take care of that?
A wipe should do.
A wipe. Okay, like the baby wipes?
The baby wipe should do.
Oh, okay. So you pick up the baby wipe and then you just wipe off
Gently. You
gently.
don't do it hard.
Hard. Oh, okay. So it means that we don't need to wait for it to really get brown. Once you see that the grease is beginning to make a line there, you begin to do the wiping.
Clean it
Normally,
up.
it's the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just makeup wipes should do it.
Okay. That's nice. All right. So getting deeper into the Hearts Fair. I've never heard of a Hearts Fair here in Ghana. Is this the first time it's happening? It must be.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So as the patron and the convener, I mean, what made you decide to start up something like this?
Okay. Are you talking about the fair?
Yeah, the Hearts Fair.
Okay. Yes, I think that Ghanaian millionaires are doing so well. They are doing so well, and they haven't got that recognition they need. Okay. And so I thought the Heart Fair will be a platform where we can project Ghanaian millinery and Ghanaian millionaires for people to see what Ghanaian millionaires are able to do.
Oh, okay, that's fantastic. So how were you able to get these ladies to be part of it? Because, you know, they always say that women don't work well together. So this is not just one or two or three. I see like four, and there could be more who probably didn't come here today. How were you able to, you know, sit down and say, okay, let's do this? And how has it been?
Okay. Yes. So.
Oh, there's obviously drama. We are women, so yeah, I know.
Okay. So I have known them for some time now, and I think I know their strengths. I know where they fit, where they can work well. So I thought they could do well. They are team players. I thought I should bring them together so we can make this thing happen.
Okay. All right. So I asked your team members, the initial ones, what challenges they face in the business. And so, I mean, they mentioned that, I mean, some people just ghost them when they send them, you know, their products. Do you have something different to share about the challenges in this?
Yes. Everyone has different, we have different facial expressions or facial looks. So when you talk to me on the phone, it wouldn't be best for me.
Okay.
I wish you could come to my end. So that's one challenge. Getting the client to come over for you to measure the hair or see the person's facial expression. That's also another headache.
Yeah, I can understand. Especially in this age of social media, once we look through your Instagram pages, we love what we have seen, and we just want this one. Okay, I want this one, and we don't really know whether you don't know if maybe it's going to look good on me or not. So that's a big challenge.
And each person has different hair measurements. So you may have 22, Chumwa may have 23. So if you see something on Chumwa's head, and maybe I fix for you, it wouldn't look good on you. But since you've seen it in photos, you would decide to maybe go for that one, which wouldn't be advisable. Okay. So I would prefer clients coming to us personally. We'll have a chat with you. We'll see what you're wearing, whose wedding you are going, the event actually, where you are actually going to.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, so because there are levels of events. Yes. So depending on the level of the event, you'll be able to find something really interesting for the person. So women, the thing is that a lot of times we are so busy having to tackle both home and work and church and meetings, associations. So it's not very easy for us to move. But I want to believe that maybe a first visit, you know, will get you to know me and know how the measurement is. So after you've gotten to see me maybe for the first time,
even
I can then make calls.
From conversations. From the conversation I'll have with you, I would know the kind of person you are. Whether you like small pieces, whether you like big pieces, whether you are somebody who wants something not too loud. Yes. So when I have a conversation with you, that's when I would know the kind of person you are. Okay. Yes. Because there are different people with different thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. So coming back to you on the Hearts Fair. Now we know that you are looking at projecting Ghana's millinery. You want to just go beyond Ghana and go global, beyond Ghana, Africa, the world, and all of that. So that's why you are putting this fair together so that people keep improving on their craft. Whenever we hear fair, we always think about, oh, it's all about sales. So it means I should just walk in and buy whatever is being put out there, and that's it. Is that how the Hearts Fair is going to be like, or are there some things you've added to enrich either the people who are selling, the vendors, or even we as the patrons who are coming to buy?
Okay. Yes. So for this Hearts Fair, we have we'll have the luncheon where we'll have masterpieces that will be displayed. Okay. Those ones will be displayed for exhibition purposes, and then we'll have the exhibitors who will have theirs on sale.
Okay. Oh, okay. So when you say masterpieces, which one is the masterpieces? Like the best of the best millionaires have theirs represented? Is that what you mean by the masterpieces?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So I may have a piece that I call masterpiece.
Okay.
Yes. Somebody may see that piece and think it's maybe a simple piece, but I think those ones are for aesthetic purposes. So you have ones ranging from simple to luxurious to sophisticated ones, for exhibition purposes.
All right. So I'd like to get to know much more about what the activities within the event is going to be, because I want anyone who we are asking right now to go, you know, for this fair to know that they are going to be able to grab as much information as this. All right. So do not go anywhere. I'll go for my final commercial break. When I return, we'll talk more about the activities that are built up to ensure that the Hearts Fair is a successful one. Do not go away. You're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. So I'm going over to the Facebook page to be able to acknowledge the presence of those who are watching us and from where they are watching us. You know, I do that all the time. I can't forget to acknowledge your presence. So I see somebody actually sent in where he's watching from early enough before any other person. It shows that the person actually is an ardent viewer of the show, and that is Kwao Bevel. Kwao, that is Rennie's Glitter's husband. He says he's watching us from Oyarifa. Thank you so much for your support. He's always very supportive, you know, watching the women's show and supporting Rennie's Glitters and all she does. We see you. Thank you so much. Now, going beyond Ghana, I see those who are watching us from the United States of America. Ifoma Ikekwa says, I love this. I love everything about Hearts, and I'm enjoying the conversation. Ifoma, thank you so much. I see somebody sending us a wave from the United Kingdom. That's Gloria Kereke. You're waving at us right now. I see another wave coming to us from China, from Philippines. Another is sending a wave from Madagascar. Okay, that's down to Africa now. Fine. And then another wave from Senegal, from Cameroon, from Ouagadougou. I see a wave coming to us from Togo Lomé. Thank you so much. You're watching us from there. And then I see a lot of waves from various parts of Nigeria. I see from Abuja. I see from Zamfara. I see from Oka, Imo State. I see from Abia State. I see from Port Harcourt. I see from Calabar. I see you sending in all your waves. Somebody says, yes, I'm waving from Nobi. Nobi, thank you. That's in Anambra State as well. You're sending in your wave as you're watching us. From Abuja, from Lagos, you're all sending in your waves. Thank you for always tuning in to watch ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. So here in Ghana as well, I'm getting to see from Zabzugu, from Tamale, from Lubatota in the Volta region. I'm seeing so many Volta region everywhere. Thank you. You're watching us right now. I appreciate it. From Axim, I see you. From Hafasini, I see you sending in your wave as well. Saltpond, I see you. Sunyani, I also see you sending in your wave. Accra, oh, okay. A lot of you are sending in your wave all the way from various parts of Accra. Thank you for always joining and watching ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. We'll be opening the phone lines right away. If you have anything you'd like to share about this, we would like to be able to hear from you. If you're not able to get through, you could also send us your comments, okay? Because it usually gets very tight when the phones are the way they are. I see a comment here saying from Wendy Daisy. She says, my plug is Hillmap. She is a top notch. And she gave us this sign. Okay, thank you so much. Wendy Daisy comes back again, and she's still showing us the top notch and then the heart eyes as well. Mami Kusi, yes, it's the first ever heart fair. No one shall miss this. So feast your eyes for free. Mami Kusiwa, thank you so much, okay, for encouraging people to come to the Hearts Fair. Now, let's find out where exactly is the Hearts Fair happening and when.
So it's taking place on the 3rd and 4th of December, God willing, at the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association Secretariat, right opposite GS Plaza at Shiashi.
Okay, around Shiashi. And if you want to find a place on Google Maps, you also be able to find it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what time is the program starting?
So the red carpet is at 9 a.m. That's when we get to exchange pleasantries, take photos, and then millionaires. We have all millionaires coming across the regions.
Okay.
So this is the first time even me meeting people. So this is an opportunity for us to engage ourselves. So that's when 9 a.m. is the time for all these
activities.
Yes. Then 9:45 to 10. That's when we have the tape cutting. We would have we'll open up the place to showcase to see the masterpieces, and then we'll cut cake. Then afterwards, then the special guests, they just move through to see the exhibitors' pieces they've made.
Okay.
Yes. Then we'll have a runway. Yes. After the exhibitors' pieces are seen, then we'll open up the fair for sales.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. So I am interested in the red carpet site. So if you want to take a picture at the red carpet, is everyone supposed to show up with a fascinator, or people should just come in, you know, the way they are and take the pictures at the red carpet, or specifically you need to be in a fascinator? Have you made any plans as such? How are people going to look at the on the red carpet? Oh,
so this event is more of a semi-formal event. So yeah. Once it's a hat fair, you should have something on
your head.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have, once you walk in, the exhibitors are there already, so you can just pick up something.
Yes.
Oh, nice. People will be looking for discounts, so we don't know if
so
anything like that will happen.
All our exhibitors are on discount sales.
Really?
Yes. So please come and then grab anything you want to have.
Yes, this is a good deal. Yes, for those who are having their weddings or naming ceremonies or occasions this December or even beyond, it's an opportunity for you to be able to buy in bulk. And you may even get the chance to find the same of some of the things, you know, like initially one of your team members mentioned that sometimes it's not so easy to find the same, but maybe when people produce in bulk and come for the fair, they could have, you know, for maybe the ladies who are going to be moving with you, if you are going to be introduced to your groom, so you could just get it immediately. You see that? So please, this is a very good deal. You need to come, you know, for this Hearts Fair to be able to explore the opportunities that are very much available. And pastors' wives as well. There will be a lot of things on show. We know that you are very good patrons of headpieces. So please show up for this Hearts Fair as well. So now that we know that you can get some of the headpieces to be able to be on the red carpet, it makes it a lot easier. You could dust off the one you have already, or you come and get something new and take a picture and share. Let everyone know that Ghana also has got a Hats Fair going on, and it's not going to come to an end. It's going to come over and over and over every year to be showing. I want us to take a look at the artwork again so that you remember the date and the time. So it's on the 3rd and the 4th of December 2021 and 10 a.m. please. Let's not do Ganaman time more. Okay, don't show up and then red carpets is over and then you didn't take any pictures. And the venue is Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association Secretariat, opposite GS Plaza at Shiashi. Okay? All right, thank you so much. I want to believe you're going to be there for this particular Hats Fair. I will be there. African Women's Voices show will be there as well because, I mean, this is all about women and, you know, we like to celebrate ourselves and it's an opportunity to get to meet with you and also celebrate the fact that we are women together. All right, so, I mean, unfortunately, it's almost time for us to take our leave from here. But I still want to find out something that has just been going through my mind and all that. So it has to do with when you're choosing a fascinator, for instance. Must it be to match, or can you choose maybe an off color to block? You know, how should it look like? In my case, I'm wearing something really similar that is matching. What really makes it work? Is it when you block it or when you just match it with something, maybe your shoe? How can we really wear fascinators and look really good with it?
Okay. So it depends on the individual. You can choose to do blocking, you can choose to match. And if you are going to match, it means every dress you wear, you have to match with it. But you can also get something that can work with any color, any color of dress you have on.
All right, thank you very much.
So we're having a section during the event. We'll teach you how to wear them, a few things. So please, we need all of you to come around and then just learn a few things.
All right, yes. Nice. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so happy to have had you here today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so please, the repeat broadcast of this show is going to be brought to you on Saturday at 12 noon if you missed it, all right? It will also be uploaded on YouTube. And the conversation still continues on our Facebook pages. If there's something you need to find out, feel free to send it across and they will definitely get to respond to you. So until we meet, do enjoy the rest of our interesting lineup for you. Bye-bye.